Hello duckies, Andi here, back with another stream up video that's covering LioranBoard and OBS. This is the minim goal bar. If you guys have been checking me out on Twitch, you'll see we've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I think it's ready to release to you guys. And as you're seeing here, it's a really cool, sleek bar that's animated to just make your streams look a little bit more professional, and it's completely free. So let's get into it, teach you how to get it all installed, put your rock over the stone, let's go. So like with all the stream up stuff, we are going to need a couple of plugins and things to make everything work and look pretty. I mean, a lot of this stuff can work without the plugins, but it doesn't look anywhere near as nice. So make sure you do install them. You probably already have most of them if you've been watching most of my videos and using OBS and all the advanced stuff. But the first thing you're going to need is our Twitch stats tracker, which I've done a video previously. You can catch that up there and also in the description and all that jazz. You'll also need OBS, obviously. OBS WebSocket, make sure it's up to date. You'll need OBS Shaderfilter, make sure it's up to date as well. And also LioranBoard. Guess what? Make sure it's up to date. And then we're going to be rocking, ready to go. So we're going to go to our coffee page just here. And we're going to choose how much we want to pay. So it's completely up to you. You can do 0. It is free to everybody. If you can support us, then please consider it. Because we've got a lot of different things that we want to release to you guys and help you out with. So it's greatly appreciated. And we've got tons of stuff that we're going to be doing in the future. So we're going to press get now. It's going to take us to a download page just here. We're going to press checkout now. Obviously, if you are doing a donation, it'll ask for PayPal and everything like that, so it'll sort you out. Next, we just press view content just here. And it's going to allow us to download it just there. Download that and go to our downloads folder. It is only a small file, as you can probably see just here. I'm just going to delete these previous ones and extract it just here. It's got a load of numbers on it, which is not cool, but it's all right. It'll be this minim goal bar by Andi just there, and you'll see there's some stuff in there. We're going to copy the file, so the whole minim goal bar by Andi, and we're going to paste it into our LioranBoard folder. So mine's LioranBoard receiver, and then ext. We're going to paste it directly into there. The minim goal bar, we're going to open it again and go to other files. And there's the tomorrow.zip. So this is the font that I've used for this. So if you want it to look exactly like mine that you saw in the example, then please unzip this and install that font. You just need to press install font. It's super easy to do, okay? So press. So the best way to do it is to extract it all. Press extract. And then what you can do is select all of them like so. So holding shift and clicking the bottom one, right click, and you can press install, and it will install all of those fonts. Once that's done, it's all ready to go. We can open up LioranBoard now. So inside LioranBoard, we've got the Twitch stat tracker already installed, ready to go. We're connected on OBS. As you can see, everything's grayed out, ready to go, which is beautiful. We can now press install extension. We're going to press OK and select the extension we want. So the file that we need to go to is the one that we just copied into LioranBoard receiver. And then ext, and you'll see minim goal bar just there. We're going to open that up and double click the LBE just there. It's going to create this little this deck just here, and you'll probably see already in OBS some stuff's happening. Now it says that it's installed. We can press OK, and if we go to that scene, you'll see that we've got the bar intact and it's looking pretty good already. Just all the labels say 0 at the moment because it's not pulling any data because we're not told it to. So going back into now LioranBoard, we can go into this little section here and we need to set up some settings, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is go to the queue system and right click and press edit Twitch triggers. So you'll see these top two here. These are the messages. If you've obviously watched the Twitch stat tracker video. This is basically the same two messages that your bot says, but this time you need to add in an extra wildcard. This is explained very well in the PDF on exactly what you need to do. So my follower message, for example, is put your rock in for the stone, and then just blank afterwards. That's fine. So I'm using a word to differentiate a donation message and the follower message. So that's what I'm using the star for right now. So I've got here such and such just dropped such and such amount. I guess man's having beer tonight, and then it says thank you at the end. Okay, so just remember that. Now when we go press done and press settings, right click, sorry, and press edit commands, you'll see this is the section that I spoke about. So this is the wildcard position that is your unique donated / tipped word. So my thank was right at the end. It was the third wildcard along. That's the third star. So I'm going to change. I'm going to type in what the word is, and because it was all capitals, I type it in capitals and type thank, exactly the same, and type in the number 2 because 0 counts as the first number. And then I do the same for the follower word. So then I type in rock because it was put your rock in for the stone. So type in rock, and because it's the first one there, I use the number 0. Hopefully that makes sense. Now we can start changing all the bar settings. So you'll see donation bar settings, the bar title, put your bar title here. So I can give it a title. I'm going to type in no bar. Yeah, that makes sense. You can do it in capitals, do whatever you want. You choose the currency, so you just type in whatever currency you want. So if I want, say, dollar, change it to dollar. And the donation bar progress, whether you want it to be as a percentage or the actual number. So I can change that. I'm going to leave it as a number, actually. So it'll show me exactly how many donations I've had, as in the total amount. We're going to do the bits bar. I'm going to type in monthly bit goal, like so. You can do whatever you want there. Again, percentage or number. This time I'm going to do a percentage to show you the difference. Subscriber bar, we'll do month subs, y'all. Yeah. And I'm going to leave that as a number. The follower bar settings, the follower bar title, I'm going to type in total followers month. Or you can do whatever you want, right? I'm just showing you examples. And then we can press done. So once that's done, we can go to set goal amounts. We can edit the commands just here. So this is the amounts that we're going to do. This top section is what time frame you want to use. So do you want it to be daily, weekly, monthly, or custom? So for my donation one, I'm using the custom donation goal because I can choose what time frame I want and reset it at any point. The monthly one, I could change to weekly if I wanted it to. It's completely up to you. You just need to change that. I'm going to leave it on monthly. I've got monthly sub goal. I'm going to do that as weekly, just like that. So I just need to change the first name at the beginning of here, and monthly follower goal just there as well. Further down, you'll see set bits goal amount just here. So bits equals 1,000. So if I get 1,000 bits, that's the goal for the day. Weekly, 5,000. Monthly, 15,000. And custom, I've put as 100,000. You can change all them figures and do the same for set subscriber goal and follower goal and donation goal. Once that's done, you're all ready to go. We can press done, press done again, and that's all set up, ready to go. So because we're connected to OBS and Twitch, everything like that, we can just type in here, ! load tracker. This happens every single time that you start OBS, so there's nothing to worry about. So depending on what you've got already in the Twitch stat tracker, if you've been tracking from previously, then it should be ready to go. As you can see, it takes a little while to get going because I've given it enough time to kind of run all the process. So we can press OK there, and you'll probably see the stuff happening in LioranBoard. And now you can see just here, total followers month. So as you can probably see here, the total followers month says 4,658 over 500. And obviously I've not had that many today. It's because the way that the tracker works, if we go into the LioranBoard folder, the LioranBoard receiver extension, and then into the stats tracker, you'll see in stats and then followers. Open this up, you'll see, because it's used our username to pull how many current followers we're on Twitch, it actually bumps up the month and the weeks to make sure it's kind of, because it takes into account how many unfollowers you get or followers you might get whilst you're offline. And because this is a fresh start, we just need to reset the weeks to wherever we want it to be. So I'm going to reset them back down to 0 and press save just here. It's going to keep the total number of followers and everything like that. Close that down, and then now when I do load tracker, it will now load in. Again, it takes a couple of seconds, usually about 20 seconds to do all the loading. It will load all that new data, so it'll say we've got 0 followers right now. So we'll just give it a couple of seconds to load in. Now it's all fully loaded, we can press OK, and it's just going to keep scrolling through here. So the next bar that it's going to switch to is going to be the follower bar, which is going to say it's 0 out of 500, I believe, because that's what the monthly goal target is. So total followers is 0. If I change that number to absolutely anything else, so if I wanted to change the monthly follower now to, say, 250, which would be 50%, and save that, close it down, and load the tracker in again. Obviously, you don't need to load the tracker when you are getting follows and subs and stuff like that because it automatically runs the commands. Load tracker is only for the beginning of your shift and whatever you're doing basically there. So it's loading in now. It's requesting all the web stuff, which that's how you can check if your username's typed in correctly. That's fine. It'll say that it's currently loaded. Again, it does take 20 seconds-ish. And now when we swap to the next bar, which it does automatically every 10 seconds, you'll see it says 50%, 250 out of 500 just there. So now we've got that gold bar, we can add it to our just chatting screen just here. So we can press the plus sign, go to scene, and we can add the SI Andi Lippy gold bar just here. Press OK, and you'll see it's just there. We can resize it, move it around, and it's all good to go. Just like so. It's all animated. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Obviously, this one is a little bit more advanced. Obviously, we're working on ways to make it even easier. This is a lot easier than it used to be. Honestly, the first iteration of this was an absolute nightmare. But using this Twitch stat tracker and different things like this, hopefully this will inspire you to make your own version of the gold bar and stuff like that. You don't need to know anything about programming or anything like that. You can just work with the tools you've got in LioranBoard. As soon as we do get other things from that BQ bot, we are going to be transferring them across and making this cross-platform so people can use it on anything. That is our kind of goal with StreamUp. We want to make everything accessible to anybody. You don't have to be an absolute wizard with a computer to make things work. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you've got any feedback or anything like that, please let me know in the comments below or on the StreamUp Discord. Just let me know, okay, guys? If you want to help us out as well, consider joining Patreon, okay? Put your rocking for the stone, and I'll see you in the next one. I just want to say a huge thanks to all my patrons that help make this content full-time, make it free for you guys, and also a huge thanks to all my YouTube members. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for everything that you do for me and the community. Keep it up, guys.